Good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. The first and third Monday of the month, we get together. Hoping more people will join. I liked when we had weekly meetings because we would see everybody. But I'm sure people are going to get on because it was like 22 people on average. So right now it's about at 14. I hope you're promoting to your teams. If not, please do. Your job as a leader to connect with your teams and make sure they're on these calls. I wanted to just briefly talk about a couple of presentations happening this week. Wednesday is Sean Johnson hosting in Phoenix, and her dad and myself will be also presenting. There is an online meeting tomorrow. Every Tuesday, executive leaders are doing presentations with at 6 p.m. Pacific. Tanya Sheldon kind of started organizing this so that we could have some high level presentations with stories, with someone's story on how they had, how these products have changed their life or the business, so that it just makes it a little more personal. We're going to focus, like tomorrow night, I'm doing it, and I have Desi Find on it. She couldn't be on the call today. She's at a spa convention and they're doing sound healing this morning. So she's also a sound healer as well. But she's going to talk about how the Healthy Glow Stack in just 3 months really changed her life, you guys. This is a woman who has autoimmune issues, Hashimoto's, without naming disease names when she does this on the call. Just really going to talk about how this has helped her so much. She had no interest in doing the business, to be honest with you. She's got a couple other businesses that she works on. And when she started having these results, she's like, I have got to share this with everybody. So now she's doing the business, and she was at Global. So that's really cool. That'll be tomorrow night at 6. That's a great opportunity for you to be inviting people to get on, okay? To get on and just learn and talk a little bit about the Life Vantage opportunity. So the Monday call, I want to talk about that team inspired change that we were doing started, and everything you do, you plan, you do, and you review. You plan, you do, and review. Oh, good, Mickey, you're on. I can't wait to have Sharon introduce you. But one of the things, well, I'll circle back to that because I do want to welcome our new people. But I want to circle back to that, the Monday meetings, because it's a lot to organize, and it's really about people wanting to step up and share their story and this business opportunity. And we have opportunities out there, so maybe we circle back and we go, okay, maybe we do these every now and then, or when somebody really wants to do it, we can start promoting it. So that's kind of what I'm looking at, because it's been a juggle. Mia and Dawn have tried to reach out to people and haven't gotten a lot of responses. It's if it's not happening and organically, then maybe we take another look at that. So no, all good, right? There's many opportunities to get this information in front of people. I'm loving that new people were getting on and trying to do the presentation. So that to me was a lot of fun, and we can still do it. And I think if somebody really wants to do one, say, give me a week's notice so that we know we can promote you. Okay. And we can talk more about that if you have some other ideas for that. But I think maybe that's something we do, especially since we're doing now these Tuesday calls, executive leaders sharing with a personal story. So you can invite people to those as well. Zoom is great for everybody, no matter where you live, right? So in person is also great. It's just, you got to do them, and you got to be posting them. Big Blue Calendar, I want to talk about as well. And I could be better with that as well. I used to be amazing at it, and then COVID hit and we weren't doing it. And I got out of the groove of posting presentations on Big Blue Calendar. I'll talk a little bit more about that later. But it's really important that people from all over the country can see what's going on in North Carolina, or what's going on in Canada, or what's going on in Pennsylvania, things like that. and they can invite their people as we're continuing to grow. So with that, I want to, we're going to do a drawing again because we have Sharon LaBraca, we also have Lydia on Mia and Dawn's team who got a consultant from last week. So anything from Monday, my promotion this month is every week, new consultants that you bring in, you get to be in a drawing where you're going to win something. And so, Sharon, your Axio Tiger's blood is on its way. And Scott mailed that out last week. So hopefully you will have that by now or today for
Thank
sure.
you. Thank you. I got it yesterday.
Oh,
Thank
good.
Yes.
Good, good, good. So we'll do that drawing in a minute. In the meantime, I want Sharon to bring on Dr. Mickey and talk to her a little bit or introduce her. And we are so excited, Mickey, for you. Thank you for saying yes. And Sharon, just share a little bit about how Mickey, you and connected, and then Mickey, just kind of why you did this.
Yes, good morning. Good morning. So I met Mickey through another mutual friend, and we also belong to the E-Women Network, like Marisa. And Mickey is an amazing individual. I'm really so happy to have met her because she's also super passionate about helping people, and she's in the trenches, so to speak, doing that. She's a functional health coach with, she has a history as an osteopath, and she is from the Congo. She has lived in Canada. She now lives in the US, but she does focus on hormone health. And so, we need that. So she works with a lot of women, but sure, she works with anybody. I won't speak for her. I'll let her tell you. But Mickey, I told Mickey about this because I was finding such benefits to my clients when I added the products. And I said, Mickey, you've got to see these things. And she said yes. So I'll let her answer as to why she said yes.
Welcome, Mickey.
You.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you all. I'm excited to be here. And, I look forward to meeting all of you at a conference. I think it's in October. That's what Sharon was telling me. Why did I say yes? I said yes because, like many of you, I am a healer at heart, right? Like I love walking people into their healing journey. And we all know how much here in the US, this is exactly what people need, right? Like we don't have great statistic. We like our health in general isn't doing well. And so this is why I am with you here. It's because I believe in those products. Like I believe on how efficient that can be because I understand how it works at a cellular level and how with what I know already, it could actually accelerate the healing or at least make it in a way that a patient can have faster result, more permanent things going on and really healing at a cellular level so that they can move forward with more confidence in their life. So that's what I'm looking to accomplish. And I am very, very new into those products of reading the material. And today, as I'm consulting with some of my clients, I want to be able to build those types of protocol that I already have and see how I can incorporate those amazing products into the protocols that I have already. So if you are already into doing a lot of like the gut health and hormonal health, please reach out to me and share with me your experience on how you're using those products. I'm curious to know. Thank you all.
Oh, Mickey, so great. Pop your number in the chat so that people, this is how we build business, you guys. Mickey, don't bombard her yet with questions because she's learning, but this is where, you start connecting. Oh my gosh, I know somebody who's, a physician or medical expert. And can I talk a little bit about your credentials? About your Canada. So she's Canadian, so she's a MD in Canada or DO, and then in the US she'd have to go to med school all over again. So she found a beautiful way to help people through her coaching and hormones. She's still able to do it. So it's just beautiful to see that. And I think these products are going to be an incredible tool for you, Mickey. She's a mom of four. In fact, we were Zooming this weekend and I could hear the violin in the background. Dee, 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 dee. And Mia and Dawn are musicians, Mickey. Dawn teaches viola and he's graduated from help me out. Help me out. Oh my God.
Juilliard, I'm gonna
Thank
laugh.
you.
I'm gonna die here.
Juilliard, sorry.
I'm not gonna stop talking about that.
I have to have my Axio.
Oh.
So anyway, from Juilliard, and anyway, but they're learning the Suzuki method, which is really fun. So Mickey's planning on being in Calgary this summer and wants to share this with people, and I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna help her. So this is the thing, that you know that you have something really special here with LifeVantage, you guys. 2 a day, every day. Challenge yourself. What is your goal? What is your goal? Are we just writing? Or are we really being intentional with where we want to be? Tammy, you got a new customer, right? I think I saw that.
Did. And
Congratulations.
the way I did it this time was with my insurance career on our monthly health and wellness call. I was kind of scoping out who was on the call. And I reached out to her, and little did I know, I've been working with her for 2 years and didn't know she was into health and wellness. So there it is. Yeah.
Wow. Your health and wellness call at your work.
Yeah. Yeah. Through my
Amazing.
wellness
And so
program.
you called her, and what did you say?
Oh, I just said, I see you on the call, and I would love to introduce some healthy products, holistic products to your life if you're willing to accept and listen. And she was like, I would love to. And I said, if I sent you a video, would you be willing to watch it? And it was the ABC, and that's what got her. So
Amen, sister.
I love ABC video.
Yes, use the ABC. Yes, yes. So if you don't know what that is, get to the person that enrolled you. We'll show you what that is. But that ABC news report, if people don't get it, they're not your people. We're not here to convince everybody, right? We're just here to educate and ask people if they're open. That ABC video is in your app. Do you know that? And you can save it as one of your favorites and it could be there. It's actually in the featured as well. If you go to the library at the bottom of your app, and if you need help with understanding where to find all this, please reach out. This is what we're here for. This is what we're trying to do, is help you and utilize that tool. You add them in, the person in as a prospect, and then you can send them some videos. You can send them a shopping cart, whatever. But don't just send them stuff without their permission or without a connection, right? Would you be open to me sending you something? Could you take a look at it? Because you can see when they watch it, when you put it in your app. I love that, because then you need to follow up right away. And you should follow up anyway in a couple days if they haven't connected back with you. Just want to know if you've seen that ABC. And this is the thing, Stu Brody, the top of our line. Many of you know him, some of you don't, the newer people. He's like 77 years old. He's young. These products have been changed his life, but he always taught us 2 a day, every day. And he uses that ABC news report all the time. And just the tip I give you is that if you're sending it to somebody, if you're able to get them to watch it with you right then, you can be on your phone. You don't have to be on a Zoom. And you just send it to them. Can you take a look at this right now? Have a sense of urgency right now. Okay. And then listen, that's how I built this business before Zoom. I was on the phone. I muted myself. I could hear that they were listening. I could hear when they weren't listening. And right. And then I usually had third party already on standby. Maria, Carrie, somebody's watching right now. I might need a third party. When they ask a question, that's a very good question. Stand by. I put them on hold. I call in that person to do that third party validation, and then I can merge those calls. I said, Cindy, hey, I've got Maria Williams on the line right now. And she had you had a question about blah, blah, blah. I will edify them Cindy is, an entrepreneur. She also works full time in the nonprofit sector. She's very passionate about these products. She had a question, Maria, about blank, blank, blank. And then you zip the lip and you let Maria speak. And you edify Maria as well, or the person that's your third party validator. That's really important, you guys, that we're using third party validation for building this business. I still use it all the time. No matter where you are in your business, we still need to connect people to see something bigger. Just like Sharon brought in Mickey, I connected with her as well, just so that she could get an idea of the bigger picture, because she had a little bit of reservation about the industry of network marketing. And right, Mickey? And maybe she's starting to build her belief. She's starting to see these amazing people on this Zoom, that every single one of them have an incredible story. And we have from healthcare people to attorneys. We do let a few attorneys in once in a while, and to entrepreneurs, to beauty experts. Speaking of beauty, Rosa's doing your hair. You look so cute, Rosa. Anyway, I can't see you now, but so do you see where that tool, that ABC, getting back to that ABC News report, is really, really important. There's an activation tour happening all over the country, kind of more in the Midwest right now. I noticed that. And if you go to hi Lydia, see you. If you go to bigbluecalendar.com, and you have to put the www in front of bigbluecalendar.com, or it takes you to a different site. So if you do www.bigbluecalendar.com, you can see where corporate has posted some meetings. We need to do a better job as consultants to post our meetings there. It's really important. There is one you'll see in Arizona next Thursday night, the 29th, a week from Thursday, in Gilbert. It's at a really beautiful venue. Consultants need to pay for that. Guests are always free, but we're paying for the space. Corporate's flying in. So we're going to have corporate here. And so there's really a lot of validation. This is a meeting you want to pack. So you might be in a different state, but you might know someone in Arizona, and you go, wow, I'm going to invite these people to this event, and all the details are right there. Okay. And then the next day, Friday, is at Tara Wilson's house, and it's posted on Big Blue Calendar. Tara's presidential leader lives in Paradise Valley here in Arizona, just a few minutes from my house. So it's all in the central corridor of Phoenix. And she's going to be hosting a lunch and learn. So there's training. Clear your friggin' calendar if you're in Arizona, or somebody, have them come, and they'll get a bigger picture. So all of the details are on www.bigbluecalendar.com. Got to have that www in there, okay? And so with that, Mickey, you were talking about just health and statistics, and we know that obesity is crazy. It's like half the country is expected to be obese by, I don't know the dates, the years, but I just got the Good Energy. And this is such a good book. I would highly recommend everybody buying this book. This is, I would listen to it yesterday getting my lashes done. I listened to the audio. I also have the print, the printed out version. And this is going to help you. This can spark I'm going to make a post about that, right? Because you guys are health advocates. So we're going to talk, you could take little things out of this. Casey Means and her brother did this. She's phenomenal. And now she's the new US Surgeon General. Doesn't matter what your political beliefs are, you guys. This has nothing to do with politics. This has everything to do with health and wellness. And this is all about what we're doing in LifeVantage. Okay. This is all, if you're a biohacker, if you're into activating your health, I believe this is such a good book, because she is challenging our healthcare system, our sick care system. She's challenging it, and it's about friggin' time, right? So you are a part of this crusade, this movement here. With that,
Who's
Dr.
the author?
Pardon me?
Who's the author?
Casey Means, she's our new US Surgeon General.
Casey Mean, thank you.
Yeah, and there is, if somebody knows where this is, I can't find it. There was a segment of a podcast that she and her brother did, and it was remarkable. It was about you know, how much the US spends on sodas for school lunches and all kinds of rancid things about it was ungodly the amount of trash money that is being spent on health, what they think is health, on nutrition, what they think's nutrition. And she and her brother are just like, she's a conventional doctor and she's tired of it, just like Mickey is tired of it. And people, we need wellness care. And this is what every one of you are about here. You understand that. So this is an inspiring book, and it might spark some inspiration in you to get a little louder out there with your social media and really you know, weave the two together. I'm so glad I'm activated. I'm so glad I'm reducing that oxidative stress. We live in a toxic environment. So she talks about oxidative stress. I mean, I was listening to this yesterday and it was like blowing me away. So, okay, with that, I'm gonna give you guys, we're gonna have a drawing and then we can celebrate some wins here, but let's do a quick breath work here. And Mia, congratulations on your new customer. Okay, breathe in. And breathe out. I'm going to do it again. Breathe in. Plays a little bit better on the airwaves this way. And breathe out. Isn't that nice? I hope that sounded okay over the Zoom waves. So, Sharon, congratulations for bringing in a platinum pack or a business pack, the executive pack, sorry. We're going to, so she gets 3 entries on the $9.99 pack, okay? So there's 1 entry. I'm going to put it in here. 2 entries. I'm putting it in here. 3 entries. 3. And then we have Lydia, who also brought in a consultant last week. Congratulations,
Oh
Lydia.
my God, thank you.
Can you
Thank you
please
so
share?
much.
Can
Oh
you
my
please
God.
share? And where is your new consultant? And I'm putting you in
Oh,
here too.
wonderful. My new consultant is at work. She's been, she's working at from 7 till 5. So she's just available at, evenings.
Okay.
She's pretty busy woman, pretty, busy woman.
Oh,
Yes. And, because she didn't, feel very well those days. So, I do apologize.
it's okay.
She couldn't log into Zoom, but, I'll ask her, and probably tomorrow evening we'll talk to Mia.
Okay, that sounds really good. And you definitely want to introduce your new people to your team. You know, 3 or 4 of your upline people, so that they can welcome this person. And then remember the first 48 hours in the onepersonbigdifference.com training website. You don't have to register to access that first 48 hours, but you should register anyway, because it takes a little time to be accepted. They have to look at your email, make sure it's the email you used when you signed up as a consultant that LifeVantage has, and they verify your consultant number just so that we know it's our team. It's really an amazing system, you guys. I just don't want new consultants to go into that portal yet. I want them to just, all they have to do is be excited, make a list, reach out to people. The other stuff comes, right? Even understanding the
Right.
comp plan. Okay, so I know, so you guys, I'm doing this. I don't know who I'm gonna get, okay? I'm looking at you. And so you can see, right? I'm doing this fairly, right? La 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 la. Okay, here we go. Dun 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 dun. And the winner is Lydia!
Again, me?
Yes, yes, you
What a
won.
wonderful
That's
day.
amazing. That's amazing because Sharon got 3 entries and you got one. And
Wow.
that's amazing.
Wow.
So now I'm going to give you a choice.
Okay.
You can have the tiger's blood, or you can have this pineapple coconut Axio, or
Mm-hmm.
you can have the Axio tiger's blood
Oh,
bottle.
yes. That's what I want because I have tiger blood. I have lots of Axia, so I need a bottle.
Okay, well, that's what you get. Or your other choice, I got 2 more choices. Okay, just wait.
Okay.
Or this shaker bottle, Life Vantage shaker bottle,
It's cool.
or $1 million.
No, oh, no, I will stay, with the bottle
Okay, you got it. I will
because
Sticks a
I
million
drink Axia
dollars, sticks $1 million in the bottle and
in
send
the
it.
bottle.
You got it. You got
I'm
it.
drinking Axia every day and I feel amazing.
Oh, isn't it? It's incredible. Dr. Brimhall joined LifeVantage because of Axio. And when he
Yes.
saw what happened with Luke Williams, Carrie Williams' son, who had been diagnosed with autism at age 2, and could never sit still, was all over his office. He always shares that story, and just all of a sudden, remarkable results. And his test scores at school, he then
Yes.
went to the top of his class. Pretty amazing, his journey. This child's had some serious health issues over the years, and it's just really interesting to see how the brain works. I have a new customer. She's going to probably join the business. She came to a meeting with Brimhall and Carrie Williams about a week and a half ago that I went to in Gilbert. I drive, you guys, because I know what I have my hands on, and I know my goal is EC4. Okay, and that means you're going to be EC1s. Okay. That means you're all going to be executive leaders in LifeVantage. So I have to put myself out there. I have to do the do. I do things. Like, I'm not just telling you to do things. I'm doing those things. Okay? Just
Mm-hmm.
know that. And I'm hosting presentations or I'm going to presentations. Sean Johnson has been amazing with opening up her home. I have done it for years and years in this house. I will still do it. But I'm just saying, these are the things you do, and then you have this beautiful life that will give you the choices that you want, no matter what, to pay for your products, to bless others. If you're not money driven, that's okay. I'm not money driven, but I can tell you this money coming in has been extraordinary. This past week, I was with my family, my children, and got to do what I want to do. I couldn't even imagine having a job where I had to be in front of somebody, like, and do the things. Like, I wanted to be with Haley and Grayson and my husband, and we got to do that this past week. And she just flew off to New York on Saturday. She's back in New York, so I'm now in my post-traumatic stress syndrome. No, it's been great. And this business is allowing us to be able to travel. It's allowing me to be able to to grow my spiritual practice with my yoga and bhakti and kirtan and singing and chanting, which is what I'm really doing right now. And it just feels really good to be in this place. I want that for each and every one of you. And it takes time and it takes consistency. And someone like Sharon LaBraca, who's super busy, I am blown away by what she's been able to do. And let me tell you, she's put the brakes on me over these 2 years. She'll say, I stop. I can't. No, no. I'm like, okay, I got it. I get it. But I'm here to share anyway and to lead anyway. And then she is able to do what she can do. But what I'm seeing is now that she's having success, because for a long time she's been doing this by herself to get her to those levels. She's got Jennifer now, who's on fire, who came to global and got the vision. Okay. So those events are key. Jennifer, congratulations. You got a new consultant this month as well. Two, right? Two?
Yes, one is on. Her name's Angie.
Oh, well,
No,
please
and she
introduce her.
doesn't have her, she's not showing her face, but she's on. So I tell her to speak.
Angie, can you? Oh, I met you, Angie. Hello.
Hi,
It's okay if you don't have your face on, but look,
I don't have my face on.
don't worry about it. Most of us look like poo-poo in the morning, you know, but we love it. We're
I love it.
activated poops.
I love it.
So, tell us a little bit about you, love.
Oh gosh, that's the worst question, I think, when you're always talking about someone else. Uh, I think Sharon and Jennifer described me as a serial entrepreneur, but I fell in love with the product even before they thought I should come on as a consultant. And I don't like to sell something I don't believe in, and this I feel. I've been taking the GLP and the MB Core. I just started taking the collagen and I did take the Protandim, but I didn't have the mindset I should have when I first started. But now, I mean, I feel amazing. So I'm trying to get on board with their energy and excitement for LifeVantage. And I don't think it's going to be hard to do because it's a great product or a great product to offer.
Let them know you already have somebody signing up as a consultant. So
Yes. We've got one consultant
Wow.
coming on who's got a great database, of people that are into wellness. So hopefully, we get some good traction under the team as well.
Beautiful. Let's plan an in-person event as well, Sharon, and I'll come out there. Let's figure out a date that works for you, and we'll make that happen. And Sharon took, who did you have come with you to the meeting on? There was a meeting in Vegas last
Oh,
week with a
yes.
doctor
So
under
Dr.
Dr.
Klein.
Brimhall. Yeah.
Dr. Klein, they did a meeting and I took one of my clients and she converted to a consultant. Oh, did I get an entry for her or is it new? New
You
entries only.
you did. It was
Oh,
from last week to this week.
yes,
You got three
yes,
entries. You were on the call, I'm sure, but there were
yes,
three entries. We did a drawing,
yes, I
and
saw.
okay, and three out of four of those
Yeah.
tickets, and I picked Lydia. So that's
Yes,
okay. That's good, right?
yes.
Yeah. So we're
Congratulations. Yeah.
happy for Lydia. She's brand new. It's her first consultant, and
And
really excited. So you guys, this is momentum. Like I can feel it. Some of you may not be feeling that right now. Don't go, oh, whoa, me. Just know you're in action if you're in action. Bye, Cindy. Good to see you. Um, just know that this business has its highs and lows, right? People comes and goes. But it's all worth it. Trust me. And the mission is always there. You're always in a good place when you know you're sharing these products. Mia, you've had your hand up for a long time. I'm sorry. I can't hear you. You're muted.
Is today the last day for the people that want to sign up for Dr. Rewire, or was that yesterday with the discount?
You know what? Can somebody try? I've already signed up for Dr. Rewire and put
Yeah, I
this
have
link.
too, but I want to offer it to some people.
Well,
I'm doing a talk tomorrow and I would love to be able to offer it,
oh,
but is today the last day?
I mean, I just know what Michelle and Sean said, but why don't you text them and let me know?
Okay.
They said it was it's not the last day, it's the last day for that code.
Discount, I know. And I'm doing a special talk in a networking event tomorrow. And that was kind of like how I'm ending my talk. I wanted to be able to invite people to that. And I would love to be able to offer them that discount, but
Mia, can you tell people who Dr. Rewire is and why everybody on this call should be signed up for that? And I would say try the discount code, try the link. And if not, if you scroll back to my text, it's called Wired for Wealth. He's amazing, you guys.
yeah.
And I'll click on that, but oh, it says you can apply a coupon code with it, but I'm already registered for it. Can somebody try that, please? Even if I don't think it'll charge you. But this
No,
is,
it won't charge you until you're,
but put that
ready.
code in. Somebody do that, please. Um,
I have to tell you guys, I watched the replay of the Performance Club
If I can find
that
it.
qualified to be on with Dr. Rewire. And I was only able to get on it live like the last 15 or 20 minutes because we were at Marcy Steiner in Boston at an opportunity presentation. But I did watch the replay and I was so blown away by the last 15 minutes of the live that I was on. I mean, because the way he thinks, you know, he's an expert in there. He's one of the top
It's
experts.
beyond manifestation.
Yeah, his goal is to help us awaken really to how we can work to achieve optimal health. Yes, how we can realize the gap between where we are and where we want to be, and really how with our brain we can actually rewire it to think strategically to help us go where we want to go. If we want more wealth in our life, and it was interesting because he mentioned when you feel like you want more money, that's exactly why you don't have it. And it doesn't mean that the desire for it isn't real. But most of us, when we want more money, you know, the more money we have, that just means we're helping more people. It's not about the money, it's about the impact. And so it's really about how we're aligning our thought with our energy, you know, and with love. Love was such a huge part of his talk. So if you haven't watched that, there are so many emotions that go in our head, that go on in our head that belittle us surrounding whatever we're dealing with, you know, whatever life is throwing in our direction. And we tend to blame this for that and, you know, whatever, our shortcomings. But it's so connected to our nervous system. And what controls our nervous system? Our brain. So he's just really talking about breaking those habits, those nerves, and align with the patterns that we want to create the things that we want. And you know, he's an expert, and I'm just like so excited for this event. I want everybody I know to be able to be a part of that, whether they're in our business or not. I just want to shout it from the rooftops because I was so moved by that presentation. So, you know, health wise, it's all about tackling the problems that we all know. That's why we do activation before they turn into a diagnosis. But there are just so many things, you know, and that urgency to create money, that whole idea, that's what's keeping it away from us. But there's a positive spin on that. And that's what, you know, if you're stuck, there's a way to reframe that, to rewire that. I know, maybe.
Okay, that'll be
Oh,
great.
my
Thank
my
Mia.
voice students are here, guys.
Okay,
Come
and I'm
on in,
gonna wrap the
Ellie.
call up. I'm gonna wrap the call up. Thank you, Mia. That was great. I put the link in the chat. I shortened, it wouldn't let post everything. I was taking something from Telegram while Mia was talking with the link. But this guy has been featured on all the international news stations, and he's a New York Times bestselling author. I would highly recommend doing this and just it's in July, you know, planning that day, mark it off. I think it's 8 a.m. Pacific to something, I can't remember, 8 to 3 Pacific time. So whatever time zone you're in. Yes, Marissa, are you having to leave or are you going to say something?
I wanted to say something real quick before you move to a different subject. I just
Yes.
tried to sign up with the coupon and it did took it. Still, like total is 47. So if anybody wants to sign up right now, they could still get the discount price.
Fantastic. I love that. Okay, I'm going to take a picture of us, you guys. I know that we had like 25 on at one time, but let's smile if you want to have your camera on for just a minute. I miss having your faces here, guys. Yay, thank you. Mickey, any chance you could show your face? Anyway, yay. 3, 2, 1. Yay, wait, who's that? Who's that over there? Oh, is that Doug? Or who is that? I can't see it. I don't have my, is that Janice? Yay. All right, one more time. 3, 2, 1. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Listen, have a great end of the month. There's 2 more auto ships tomorrow, so make sure you're reaching out to your customers. Make sure you're going in your personal your reports. Look at those reports in your back office. If you don't know what I'm talking about, reach out. If you're brand new, don't worry about it. Okay? All right. Love you guys. Thank you for being on. Appreciate you. Excited. Bye.